get up. I can't start my day alone. There is nothing like just being with you in the morning. Feel a rush when you sleep, I can't get enough. When you're loving me, sometimes it's way too much. I know I'd be wrong if I didn't take care of you. I know I'd be wrong if I didn't wanna marry you. It's your touch and your kiss, something I don't wanna miss. It's your skin, it's your lips, it feels like such a gift. Day or night, baby, I'll be yours. But in the morning, when we wake up, you'll be looking at me so peacefully, like this is where I need to be. In the morning, when we wake up, we'll be together, together. You know there's nothing better. In the morning, when we wake up, you'll be looking at me so peacefully. Got your day started so crazy, baby, you know there ain't nothing like just being with you. In the morning, can't make a day on my job without trying to run.
Play it smart, don't play it wrong. If you doubt my skill, I drop these lyrics, they fitness skills, my time to emerge. All the haters I will purge, so don't get the urge to verge. I'm getting on my nerves. The magazine be the source, Star Wars be the force. Step on my rap, and it's hoping it don't lack. If I got my get back, these fools won't talk smack.
Well, hello there. My mic is not muted. You are wrong. You can obviously hear me and you're just trolling me. So it's Matador, Power Shield, Dauntless, Area of Fear, Routine Specials. Okay. You know? Alright then. So, if it's Matador, can't hear me now? Bullshit. The last now question. How come I don't see off-season BG in game? iPhone problem? You should see off-season BG. I am on iPhone. It is there. Okay, this should be decent-ish. It should still work. Should be fine. Should be fine. Should be fine. Evening, Alex. Should be fine. Maybe fine? I don't know. Worth a try. Should be fine. Should be fine. Piggy's not good this meta. Alright, let's kick Piggy out. Tiger should be decently good. Kate is insane. I wonder how this works, wonder how this works. Wonder how this works. Ah, this might not be great, to be honest. Don't know. Who else should be? I don't think Hulkling was that great. I think Thing could be decent. How could the Sinister work? I need obviously this. Subs makers. Oh yeah, Sinister should be quite good with Kate. I was thinking that too, kind of. Who would be good on defense? I wonder how Man-Thing holds up on defense. Kind of seems nuky, so I might as well try and use this on defense. Nova is you have him. Nova? Why he's so good? But sure. Omega Sentinel could be good. I need Herc for stall or something. You don't need to intercept? I'm not too sure on Ghost or how well should fit in. I think, actually I don't know about that. Longshot should be crazy good. Think. Anyways, let's... Oh, Massacre and Power Shield. Sim Supreme. Why is Sim Supreme so sneaky? Because you can't get power against him? Massacre and Longshot should both be very good, but... Who wants to play friendly, by the way? Takes forever to gain 1 bar? Yeah, figured. Do I have a Sim Supreme? 1 second. I do, but unduped. Could rank him up though. Well, let's go with it. Might as well, I suppose. Right. He should be obviously working against Serpent decently well too. Ish. Just need to give him a relic now. Which relic is best for him? Is it... Oh, this will do fine. Legion. Oh no. Scarlet Witch Relic? Oh right, he needed Scarlet Witch Relic. Swap Relic. Who is currently... Okay, that works for Charlotte too. I'm not using White Tiger now for GC. Where did he go? Alright, I need to unbind. Didn't I? Shit. Okay, where's Sim Supreme? Activating Blessing ability grants amplify passing increase multi-power rate. That's special attack damage. Okay, sure. Okay, let's add him to the deck then. Hey, it's a Mama Bear hiding. Worth the glorious game gem? No, I don't think so. But who do I kick out here? Doing GC.
For the Lord, why he don't like me, guard my soul. Thought my life was hard with no
Well, okay, let's go then. Who wants to do a friendly? And say like house. Sorry to hear that, Dragon Kai, but at least I hope you got something good. I hope it was worth it. Me? Okay, what's your... Send me a friend request then. Unknown MCOC. How do you pick GC meta in off-season? You play friendlies. You can pick which meta you want in a friendly. You have victory track nodes on the auto match? It was? Oh, great to hear. Sith Supreme challenged me. Alright. Alright, City boy. Alright, what's your in-game name? Unknown MCOC. I'll play you after Sith. What's up, Street Beef? Scrapyard? What's up, my guy? How's your day? Well, my day... I actually watched some of Street Beef's videos, by the way. My day is quite decent, to be honest. Having some... Let's call them behavioral issues with somebody. But Jesus Christ, that is all of his champions are rank 3s, aren't they? Fuck me. Oh crap. Did I drop that already? Whatever. I think that was a bug, wasn't it? $10 years. 5 chickens and a loyal channel. Thank you, Street Beefs. Appreciate that. And yeah, obviously grab a jugs. Let's see how Thing does. 10 years, long time, man. Also, whilst we are gathered here, you beautiful people, it's time you hit that like button. Oh right, I need Kate. Forgot how good Kate is for this. I want this. When did I dupe jugs? Told you guys, I got after my cyber opening, as modest as it was, I got the Tony Stark's briefcase, and it was one of the Valiant crystals. Jax is mid. Oh, for this you mean? He could be, maybe. We'll see. Kind of makes sense. I think Kate, this guy should be brutal. Not Kate, but my unduped photo. That photo not being duped irks me so much. Wouldn't Arcade be good for GC? It could be, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Absman. Oh yeah, because of the high crit rate, I suppose. Oh, and because of the routing using special. But the specials wouldn't be unblockable, would they? Oh no, he means specifically for this meta. Yeah, but, let's give him the tomb and see what he does. So give me Wolverine Weapon X. Against Wolverine Weapon X, I think. I think this can work. Let's try it out. But yeah, I'm still quite salty about everybody having full decks of rank 3s now, and me being behind. I think that's fine. I think Tiger is gonna be crazy good. Sinister, Sinister would be quite hard for this fight, because once he enters his wrathy, healy damage mode, he goes stun immune. So he could technically work, but no, I think it would be quite bad. Because you can't like stun him at all, he's stun immune when he's in. Since there isn't Fury, you would think would be easy. By the way, the bleeds makes weird interaction, like you said. Fair enough. But yeah, Tiger smashed this. Tiger should be very good for this. Oh yeah, I know that. I remember now. Sinister against Nick Fury is odd as fuck, because when you have 8 bleeds, Nick Fury automatically converts them to that inner bleeding passive that he has, regardless of where you got those bleeds. Молодец. Я знаю. Do that next Sonic, pull her out today. Well, first she needs to be duped, like as a must. Okay, that's busted. Well, Science Awakening Gem. Would you recommend Titania or Hulk Awaken? I have most other side champions duped already. Titania needs it more than Hulk, in my opinion. Hulk really, from the dupe, just gets the unstoppable when he can catch people off guard sometimes. Titania actively gets better offensively from the Awakening Gem. My biggest recommendation, however, would be neither of those champions right now. Because I mean, Titania is probably a solid pick if it's burning, you know, a hole in your pocket. But you know, I assume you have like the Photon duped. I assume you have the Pig duped, the Luke Cage duped, the Silk duped, which are all champions I would give an Awakening Gem beforehand. So I'll show you that decks don't matter. Well, to be fair, you just kind of threw together your deck, didn't you? Well, they do matter though, but that's fine. Thank you anyways. Oh wait, cancel. I'm playing unknown. That was a habit. Alright, let's go unknown. Glaze circuit. What's up, Slinger? Miles Morales. He's not out of the 7th side though. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. There are no crazy good science champions. Like, do you have duped Count Nefaria? What am I drinking? Oh, it's my girl's coffee? No, that's mine. So yes, good photon dupe, 1 second. Speaking of, let's grab this. This. Dupe silk edition. Dupe. Okay, fair enough. You're a bit of a whale then, aren't you? Good on you, lad. Good on you. I need to test out how good or bad this jugs, but I need this more now. Yes, I am Armor Ghost. They're about to start. I'm gonna be a bit different than before. Either way. Who wants to be that Gulag Krampus, eh? Stop copying me? No! Okay, maybe. You copied me. We have 1 day left of cyber deals. Can we get the Daddy KT too? Well, at the moment I'm not even at the rank 3 gem. This could be sneaky good. Draw. Let's test this out. I might use him offensively. Or defensively. Let's see.
Shut up and take my money.
Hey, what's up, Heinz?
Heinz, $11.11.
He gives me Domino. I give him Senior Bullseye. I don't have a Domino counter, do I? I could use Hulk though. But thank you very much, Heinz. Somehow I feel Hulk's not gonna be great for this. Because now I can't do any damage to... yeah, I kind of feel like Hulk's not gonna be ideal for this situation. But, you know, yeah, I think Hulk needs to be removed. Heinz with the signature 11 bucks. All right. I'll just give you my domino now. And what's coming soon, I hear? Yeah, rank 4. We are gonna be able to earn the first tier 7 basic catalyst with the Karina challenges that are coming up. I mean, if only I hadn't missed an intercept. Overall, that was not bad. Level 1. Heinz, every time I see I want a burger with some ketchup, I swear. Every time I see Heinz, you know what I feel now? Since a couple days ago. Betrayal. And not that Heinz has done anything to me. More so that our household has betrayed Heinz. Because I actually quite like Heinz ketchup. But obviously it's not, you know, the cheapest off-brand option or something like that. But typically, kind of, I have gotten into the habit of, you know, just grabbing Heinz anyways. Just by kind of instinct. And my girlfriend went to the store last time for groceries. Or more specifically, she, you know, bought some groceries and I picked them up afterwards from her work. And my girlfriend purchased some different ketchup. It's like a Latvian brand, it's like Spilva. It's like also quite favored in Latvia, but it's no Heinz. And now that I see Heinz, I feel slightly ashamed. Okay, so I don't think Hulk is going to be particularly good in this one, unfortunately. I actually think Blasphemy, I really like Diana too. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what to tell you. I am so sorry. I'm gonna add in this guy. Okay, who wants to play friendly? I mean, I can understand her trying to be like money conscious, you know. But don't worry, Heinz. I'll have a conversation with her on your behalf. Trust me, I'm just kind of like, you know. Name the site other than the ounce may. It's called Conchoose R Ank, and here's a link to it. I wish he adds prestige to it. Send request. Alright, Yolzi. I'm gonna clear out my friends list a bit. You can send me a request. Did ya? Adios, more like it. Aube? Better be Baube. Let's do. Not a good feeling. I'll play friendly. GC or GC. We're playing GC meta. You're next, then Heinz. I have a feeling Luke might be quite insane for this. I have a feeling MXNL might be very good too. I wonder how good is Fam in this matter. What's up? I am the storm that's approaching, hiding. Chat gremlins, that's quite harsh. Oh god damn it. He might be stupid fast. This is gonna be such a nuki meta, I feel like. Rintra could be interesting champion choice. But first... Okay, that is stupid fast. If only I hadn't taken that 6% damage. I think that's gonna make me lose though. But that is stupid fast. Yeah, 12k units will be enough for all banquet milestones. KT1 guarantee. Well, I mean, as much as one can give a guarantee of anything these days, you never know what Trump is gonna do when he... I'm kidding. It's actually Joe Biden that I'm more worried about now. Because he knows it's all over.
It's Jover. I'm by done.
Hopes overall down, you get some points also. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Kate is stupid broken. Sorry, but pardon me. God damn it. Yeah, no, this didn't work out the plan at all. How did you manage to do that? Man, stupid fam bamboozled me in this fight. How long are you gonna hold on to that 1 bar power? Is that 1% of... Hunter just won the game like he just beat GTA 6. Yep. That route kind of helps Tiger, yes. That's why I like Tiger so much. Prepare yourself for my deck. Yeah, I am. What's up, Mando? Yeah, you can jump on Discord if you want. Yeah, could be fun. Discord, share one moment. Also, it's gonna be easier in this mode, isn't it? Well, potentially. Ha 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 ha. Alla très bien. Muy bénéfique. Lefty righty. Lefty loosey righty tighty. Anybody remembers it? I still, as a grown man, use that. Lefty loosey righty tighty or something like that. AI OP? Nonsense. Sinister OP. Well, hello there.
Whatever daddy wants, daddy gets.
Who's the daddy though?
Whatever daddy wants, daddy gets. What's up, AT? How are you today? Is it?
Oh, I did not see that about Pelosi and CEO, but I'm not surprised. Anyways, yeah, I'm not surprised at all. Also, how are you doing, Mando? How much you wailed out? You got everything?
I didn't get everything. I did not get everything.
Almost everything.
I have 30 rank 3s and I can do 10 more.
You have 30 and you can do 10 more?
Correct.
I don't want to talk to you, man.
And I'm saving my 7 Titans, almost 8, for the changeover. 3 of them are Nexuses.
Yeah, nah, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, I know. Even my baby account just got a 7-star Wolfie. My baby account got Paragon the weekend before Cyber Weekend. I did not spend anything on that account on Cyber Weekend, and I went from 12 7-stars to 28.
Good for you.
Just because I was able to buy like the Incursion, what do you call it, the 7-star crystal, the loyalty one twice. Like I was able to do that, and then I opened some Valiants that I got for free, and I ended up getting a buttload of those, like 7 stars. I got lucky as hell. Like I got Domino. I got like so many good 7 stars after having all these mediocre ones forever on that account, and I can't level them up because I have no gold.
That checks out.
Or ISO. So
I want to finally test out how good Joey does. But... Oh.
Anyway, how's life with you? I learned something new the other day.
What you learn?
Well, when I had my last surgery, I died.
That
And they
checks
kept
out.
it from me. Yeah, they kept it from me because they didn't want me. They didn't. Well, I really don't know what I feel about it. Still, 5 days later, I still don't know how to feel about that. But yeah, I died in my surgery, and they brought me back, and I didn't know that.
Wow, that's exactly.
Anyway,
Send
so
me
that
a
was just
request.
interesting.
King's Table.
So yeah, it's getting close to the holidays, man.
It is indeed.
It is. It is.
I don't know how well this is gonna work.
Yeah, right, Night Kings. It's like, hey. Also have 4 SIG 200s now.
Congratulations.
You want to guess? You want to guess the other 3? Because I have Domino.
No.
You may know. I have. I think you have it. I have Angela too. So I have a Domino and Angela. I ended up getting Sinister up to 200, and Void.
Congrats, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. People have been banning my Void a lot.
I bet. Since there's filthy insane in this match.
Yeah, Sinister's, but he's shit in the victory track, so I can't use. I can use him on defense. But I won't. I know. It's just I got to get there from, what do you call it? I got to get there because it's going to start that way. So.
What's up, Anthony? How are you doing?
Have you done Jugs offensively on Gladiator Circuit? I thought he would be pretty bad.
Jugs on Gladiator Circuit? Why he would be so bad?
Because of the nodes. I thought he'd be shit. You know shit?
Well, only the unblockable stopped, so.
Yeah. That's what I was wondering. I didn't know. Well, I guess not. Okay.
So my account has gotten so good, man. We'll load show you, but I'll just saved and spent a bit this weekend. Took my Hulk to rank 3 and maxed out my nick. Nice, congratulations, I'm May Crunk.
I was about to read that, but also Anthony said, "Hey KT, can't recognize the other voice. It's me, it's Mando. Hey!" And yeah, casually ignores death. That's right. I am Storm the. That is approaching. Come on. Death ain't got shit on me. My baby account's still 5 away from getting a 7-star Sinister. Luckily, when the refresh happens next Wednesday, I should have exactly 100 tickets.
Nice.
Because I really want to get him on that account. I think that's going to be a game changer. Even if I can't rank him, it's a game changer. Agent Scorpion Parker Craven says, "Oh yeah," and I'll be able to rank him. Yeah. It says, "I've been dead twice, died during surgery, and robbed at gunpoint. Jesus Christ! Look on 2 for 2. Bitches need to try harder." You got those instant revives, dude.
Well, I'm happy to have you still with us, man. Especially knowing that, unfortunately, some of your siblings have passed away.
The robbery one is insane, but yeah. Question for KT and everyone that matter. What do you think about Sentinel's buff that's coming next week?
I think the buff is going to be good. It's going to elevate him fast. I think it's going to be similar to Medusa type of ish buff. My question though is, well, whether he is gonna be fast enough, that's number one. And number two is his matchups. Because if you think about it, Sentinel, for as cool he is, we're gonna need to determine his damage output without his level 2, because you can't use that level 2 against Bishop, you can't use it against Onslaught. There are a few others, because you can't incinerate really the dickhead. So there are some shit. I want to use Molnar for this, but questions there, I say.
I think he would have been amazing in the last GC meta, because if they let him get to a special 3, you basically have to fight him all over again.
So, yeah, man. I would love to be more enthusiastic about Sentinel's buff than I am, because I do have my doubts and concerns. Because I actually really like the champion. He was one of my first rank 5 stars, I believe, in the game back in the day.
I was never able to get him until he was already as like a 6-star, and I got him so late by then that I think Nimrod was already out. That's how late I got Sentinel. So I'm actually looking forward to playing him, because I always had wanted him, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I do like that you don't have to hit into block so much anymore.
Where's my unblock? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right. Fear. I forgot about that.
The fear, yo. The fear. But, yeah, I never really got to fully embrace Sentinel and play him a lot, so I'm looking forward to doing it and knowing I don't, that anyone doesn't have to hit into block as much to gain charges, and he gains charges faster is kind of cool. I'm actually more excited about Sentry's buff, I think. And Deadpool X-Force finally getting a real buff is kind of nice too.
Okay, this doesn't do much.
Like, in my eyes, they corrected the two things with Sentinel and Deadpool X-Force. Even Deadpool X-Force's buff is that a lot of their stuff you had to do was RNG dependent, and now you can just fight normal and still get everything.
Completely screwed this fight up, but hey, I still did better than he did, so that's nice. Yeah, pretty sure, man. Should attempt to throw me. Fine.
Yeah, so I Am a Storm says, what scares me is the 100 analysis damage reduction coupled with a second life. Well, you just have to not let him get to a...
Well, second life only activates when he gets a level
special 3.
So that shouldn't be...
Don't let him activate that.
Who's next, by
Don't let him... Yeah, Deadpool X-Force bleeds will be OP. I agree with that, William. So other than the free 10 7-stars, are we getting new buff champs for free? You're not getting them for free, but you have the opportunity to pull them from the Greater Banquet Crystals. And of course, there will also be the Greater Guardian Crystals too, where you can actually get them. So to answer your question, no, you're not getting them for free, but you have an opportunity to get them for free. If you watch the stream or caught the highlights, there is going to be ways to get keys that can allow you to get them as well. So you technically could get them free, but you do have to do some banqueting to get that. Don't you dare remove me, sir. Don't you remove me.
Who am I? You're up? Who else is up? King's Table, I believe, was one. And what is
I haven't done my deck.
What is your in-game name, Bakchi?
If I had done my deck, I would do you, but I haven't done my deck yet.
You can throw it together now.
I could, but I don't know who I want to use. I guess let me watch a little bit more, and I'll decide.
Seems to recall this Diddy name, so sure.
Did you call me a Diddy?
No. My friend request.
I'm kidding, dude. I've been wanting to join your streams the last couple days. I just had a bunch of stuff going on, and I couldn't. Like, the dog had to go get her second injection and everything. She's doing okay, though.
different. I need a couple days to play them to make the better videos, but you know, I'll get them up soon. Probably Monday, Tuesday, somewhere. Most likely. No, wait, today's Thursday. Maybe I'll make one tomorrow for one meta that we released.
So they said the 10th is whenever the new Karina challenges are dropping, which is Tuesday. Do you believe that, or do you think they'll drop them on Wednesday like they did with the whole incursion thing again?
If they said 10th, I believe it's going to be 10th. Oh, I wouldn't tell.
Okay, well then I'll be here Tuesday and Wednesday next week for the Autumn of Agony or whatever the hell it is again.
Abs is quite good for this.
You're going to be seeing me a lot, everybody. If that's a good thing or a bad thing, I hope it's a good thing.
But, well, so far, Kate, Mr. Sins are absolutely filthy. Yeah, I will do the challenge.
I am the Storm says, well, okay, fine. Well, you can't do the deathless one, so eh.
Well, I'll do whatever I can straight away, basically.
I was giving you a hard time because it was funny. It was funny. Let me mess with my deck. Stop it. Stop it, Cynthia. Stop it.
I wonder how good Chantra is. I know Tiger. Oh, actually, I can go for these.
So even after all the deals and everything, I still don't have a 7-star Serpent.
Sure, you're gonna get him soon, man.
It's beginning to be okay after seeing Isophene.
Well, yeah, Isophene, Spiral. I'm sure that you know.
Know what I mean?
Purgatory 7-star buffs coming out. Purgatory nukes him too.
Yeah, but the thing is, I do still want him because I want him offensively. He is really good offensively in content. And while I do have the Ascended 6-star, I really would like a beefy 7-star, you know, just to have. But yeah, Kabam doesn't want to give him to me.
Yeah, I still can't do my Photon Bullseye Onslaught, for example.
Can we ban Serpent for me in the chat? Can we ban that word? Can we do that? I've never asked that, Casey.
New BG meta is
ignores me.
Why would we ban Serpent though?
We gotta ban it. I didn't get him. I don't have him. I thought you'd be appreciative of me. I thought Casey would enjoy my company. I see how it is. You do? You do? You do.
Shit. Yeah.
I think with Rentra coming into the game as a 7-star for this next, well, I mean, really in Battlegrounds in general, but for the meta and everything, I feel like Black Cat's value has gone up dramatically in ranking her anybody. So if you're on the fence, I would suggest ranking her. That's just my opinion. KT, thoughts?
Black Cat?
Yes, sir.
Makes sense, kind of.
Only kind of, though.
Well, because I don't think he's that big of a threat, though, at the moment, anyways. I'm gonna lose this one.
But once you get a 7-star, rank 3 up there, he could be a big pain in the ass. Undupe Atuma or Undupe Chilith to rank 3, asks Sohem. Atuma or Chilith?
If you really like Chilled, go for Chilled. I would not rank 3 and Undupe Atuma.
There you go. Yeah, because I would never do Atuma rank 3 unduped ever, but Chilith, I would do it.
Yeah, kind of. kind of
Serpent has taken too many L's. Well, now everybody sees why they didn't.
I still absolutely
tune him.
Yeah, but I still
released
hate the entire thing surrounding Serpent. Not only it made lives miserable for such a long
Yeah.
time, it's also that it's still gonna happen in perpetuity because Serpent is the type of champion where unless you have like one of the very, very few select handful of counters, you're just dead. And that should not be the case in this game. It makes it feel so much more like rock, paper, scissors type thing than an actual fighting game.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. I concur 100% with you. I think it's stupid. I think the way they handle it sets a bad precedent for the future also. For releasing new champions that are going to be annoying for 6 to 9 months and then release the end.
Yeah. It's kind of like one thing when they release Korg, where you can have very, very good counters against Korg, but you can outskill that fight, and you can do that fight with a ton of champions. Or if they release even something like a Tuma or something where you can have an RPG counter, or you can go for like nuking him or something like of the sorts. But against Serpent, it's just like it feels miserable playing to begin with, and you're absolutely fucked.
Yeah. It definitely doesn't feel good, I guess I should say. There are so many fights that Sinister takes now, which is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, and it's like whoever you bring in against Serpent, there's always some ability that absolutely fucks you over, And even if you have like a pseudo decent option against him, then the immortality and insane power gain and him not throwing special attack in time, you just end up eating level 3 and you lose the match anyways. And then when even the science champions that could technically kind of work against him, like let's say in longer form content, like for instance I tried out the Anti-Venom, right? Anti-Venom theoretically does that fight exceptionally well because you regen back just about all the damage you take in the block, right? Plus the fear debuff on you makes sure you get the willpower heal. You have the petrifies, everything else to kind of like neuter his power gain, and it's not as unmanageable. You can, specters and stuff like that, reverse his healing. You do all of that, and in theory you have just what, but it's just too slow to be viable, and it doesn't work, right? And there's like thing after thing, ability after ability, where just about every champion's either fucked against Serpent, or it's just the champion's just not quite good enough.
It's always an uphill battle, and it feels like your hand is tied behind your back. Always. By the way,
and he also has like insane stats. Like
every
other champion that's released with that many abilities, it's kind of like, let's say, we have paper bags, like we have the symbiote Spidey that, can potentially be insane offensive and stuff like that, but, you touch him, he loses 60% of his health, or like, Starkeys and stuff like that. But no, Serpent just has like massive health pool, massive like armors, proficiencies, everything.
Yeah, he has every single thing in his... It's almost like DLL said, I'm going to make him so overpowered and put everything in his kit, and no one told him no, and then it got passed.
And DLL was like, has the audacity to bitch about champions like Doom or Nick Fury or somebody like being overtuned. It's like, you can't... Fuck off, man. I'm seriously so full... Like, I like his champion designs initially, but ever since, like, Serpent and, Photon... I'm kind of made my peace with it. I think Photon's still just about fine, but it's like teetering the edge of being an unfair champion borderline to fight. But ever since his like last couple of offerings, it's like
Biswap is next. Biswap Deep Bachi is next. And by the way, here's another thing. So Devanch Singh said, release Stealthy as a 7-star, 6-star is just ain't cutting it anymore, which I agree with. And then the other black man said his crystal opening went like this. He got New Crossbones, Spidey 29, Arcade, and Nova. He duped his Maw and Spot, and he added rank 3s of Black Cat, Havoc, Red Skull, Nefaria, and Chantress. That's a very nice opening. I wish I had a Nova. Nova, I want a Nova, but I have to wait to open the crystals. Is he coming? I forgot. Is he coming to the... I think he's coming to the basic after the change, so maybe I'll have a chance to pull him. But what I want as a 7-star Magic, never will. They're not even going to release her as a 6-star. Between her and Quake, they will perpetually always be 5 stars. That's what sucks. And Hercules will never be a 7-star until many, many years if they release him.
Still want
And
to see
yeah,
if Sharks works decently. But yeah, the first champions, like I liked Absman for instance. It's like it already started showing glimpses of how he tends to make champions, but I think it was kind of still fine with Absman for instance, because at the end of the day, player base got better at the game because of Absman, and he's a dual purpose champion. He's overcharged in specific scenarios, serviceables in others, and I think it's fine. I think Photon again was kind of stretching it, but fine. Let's kind of go with it.
But
so to speak.
What I'll say about both of those, Photon and Absman, is that once you learned them, you could counter them with practically any champion.
Yeah,
it
but
already
like with Photon, and like with Absman, he started trends like you can't parry the champion. He didn't become necessarily stun immune, or he didn't disable your parry mastery, but in general you can't parry Absman safely in most fights. And so he took away like one of the base core mechanics of the game. And then like with Photon, you can't really parry Photon unless you have a miscounter, right? And then you can't also really 1 second. You can't also have willpower, which already like it really pisses me off in the fucking like every time I fight Photon or when I fight Dust or something like that, it's like I just get mad, like not mad, but it's like you take some chip damage and you see a debuff on you and there's no willpower healing, and it's like, oh, that's right, they're cunts now. Because there are plenty of champions throughout the history of the game where that plays debuff on you and you just get willpower healing, and that's kind of what's giving that mastery value, of course, right? And now it's not the case anymore. You're just like, it's like just another fucking kabam dickhead thing to do, basically.
Have you tried, and I've done this and it works very well, have you tried using Sinister versus Photon?
Sinister? I have heard about it. I haven't tried it, but
it's so nice because you parry and then you hit into the the phase, and then you just hold the heavy, so that way by the time the heavy throws, she's out of that. Then you can parry her for a bit and get those charges on her and keeping the charges or the degens by parrying and just holding your heavy, and she just ticks down like nothing. It makes the fight pretty good without having to have a miss counter. And it definitely is very quick. Hey, what's up, K-Dog, by the way? Devanch says, I love Nefaria, but until you get fucked over by the evade unstoppable mastery. Yep, well, I can see that. And Devanch says, forget willpower, that bitch puts on Petrifying you instead when you get debuffs. Yep. And Devanch says, not gonna lie, 7-star Sentinel seems like a decent dual threat with max analysis makes him tanky and power reserve.
Crit? Oh, finally one.
Oh, you're not allowed to get crits with this fight, apparently. You weren't getting any forever.
And basically, it really pissed me off that. And like with Patriot again, like Patriot like fucking sucks, which is by the way extremely pathetic as far as I'm concerned. Like that is such a huge miss because he made Patriot specifically design Photon, and Patriot's not even like top 3 Photon counter to begin with. He's a shit champion in general.
Yeah, he's bad. Like whenever they released him, and I said, "Oh, he's gonna be a Photon counter." I was like, "Cool, I'll try him in Battlegrounds," and he was so slow. I was like, "What the fuck?"
And Patriot again just like ignores a handful of masteries. He ignores the inequity, right? And he ignored something else, and it's like, really, do you have to do that? It's like, why can't you just be normal?
Exactly.
It's like, why can't you leave the fuck alone those masteries?
I dislike when they make champions that turn off masteries or don't. The masteries basically become useless because we have such few mastery points we can use. And yes, you can swap between masteries easier now, but you shouldn't have to just for using one champion. That's fucking stupid. Yeah, Minkle says it best. You should have never started messing with masters.
Yeah, and that's another thing I actually really, really actively dislike now. What Kabam's doing with the champions, like, I think it's Arcade and a handful of others where I want to see whether I'm gonna nuke her down with it. I'm gonna go YOLO or bust. Okay, this is not gonna be great. No, it worked out. Like, you know, this champion does, let's say, 500 damage extra for each color tech point and stuff like that. That really, like, I don't want to change my mastery setups all the time for, like, specific champions, considering that only kind of, like, really helps. Like, for instance, in Battlegrounds, you need to make mastery setup. And then, you know, like, Arcade gets extra benefits from extra points from color tech. And then this champion gets extra benefits if you have maxed out MD. MD, I kind of get it because it's mastery you run anyways, right? But this champion gets extra benefits for each point in despair and this and that mastery. And it really just irks me because I feel like I can never play with the best version of the champion just because I'm not like, I don't know, OCD freak to, you know, I have a war fight, I need to use Arcade, let me just, you know, max out my color tech or something like that. It just makes, it just feels so goddamn unnecessary.
Yeah, no, I agree. Even with giving us eventually in the next 2 years 2 extra mastery points, it's still not going to be worth it to do. I mean, shit like
absolutely.
That.
And like, you know, for instance, color tech, like, you know, often you run like fucking 4 tech champions, and you meant to waste so many mastery points just for like those champions. Like, fuck off. And yeah. Want again? Yeah, sure, Bakchi, you can play again.
I'm the story so there's actually a team now. Yeah, no, you're killing it.
Like, if you take a look at 2024 champions, right? Like, Arcade, I think, needs color tech to be at his best. Bullseye kind of screws over your masteries, like, not in direct way, but, you know, you can't really dex that special one. Okay, now you can, but you still take damage when you dex it, which is a bullshit thing. And, you know, he ignores all the weight stuff. There's Dust. Dust is basically fuck your willpower. And does Ironheart disable anything? No, I think Ironheart's fine. Ironheart is just a mid champion. Ironheart is the most good mid champion that I can describe it. I really dislike playing with Ironheart, right? But Ironheart's kind of good too. Like, living explanation. With Ironheart has a lot of good bits of utility, but not quite enough damage, and those bits of utility also require quite a bit of AI cooperation and engagement and, you know, sacrifice and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I like a lot of what Ironheart does.
She's just a little too weak with everything.
Yeah.
She does a lot, but she's too weak on everything.
But she fits a lot of things that need doing, and often there aren't like many better options. Yeah. So I do see some value in Ironheart, and I hate the fact that I do, because she kind of, again, fits a lot of pieces, but be that like, you know, EOP challenges, be that Alliance War metas and specific node combinations, or be that like BG nodes or something like that, right? She kind of answers a bunch of that stuff. But
she's a niche champion for niche situations.
But when you use Ironheart, you kind of know you're going to be in for a long fight, and it's going to be annoying, and you're going to get pissed off at AI, and you're going to have to, you know, stress about your timers or make sure that everything's happening properly. And like my kind of like chemo, I don't think I have ever done an Ironheart fight, or hardly ever, without getting smacked a couple of hits in the face, just because it's so long, just because there's so much things happening, and you're consistently kind of thinking about it, right?
Yeah. 2 questions were asked. So one of them was, how many champs can we get from the rework selector and banquet? All of them. If you spend, absolutely, you could possibly get all of them.
Yeah, if you can spend, you can get all of them. Possibly dupes too.
And the other question was, is Isophane worth a Awaken gem if I have a Mystic? I mean, she looks like she is, but I wouldn't do it because they're giving you the opportunity to get it for free next year. So it's going to be just like the Deathless champions. You will have a
will we
opportunity
have them for free though?
Yeah, They said it. They didn't say it on the stream, but they said it prior in I think it was a forum post or something, that every single one of them will have the ability to be duped, but it will be in a unique way. It won't be a traditional way. So it leads me to believe like it's the next phase of
yeah, but the question is how long is it going to take, and if you want to use her now, you know.
Well, I think it's going to be just like how I think they're going to release it every 4 months. Or I'm sorry, every 3 months, and it's going to be just like the Deathless Champions. And they're gonna, once they release one, when the next one's coming out, you're gonna be able to awaken the previous one. So it's gonna be like every 3 months. I don't think it's gonna be something you have to do. Plus, yeah, her kit, she does pretty much everything except for, oh my god, that X thing, I forgot what it's called, in her base kit. So you really don't need the awakening right away.
Marked passive, but you do need that awakening for Serpent.
Yeah, you do need it for Serpent, yes. But again, I think with, what's the way I'm saying it? With the ability to probably awaken her by February, March, I would not do it unless you absolutely want to. And then,
yeah,
I mean, you don't have to do. But I just think awakening gems are too rare to throw it on something that they're going to give you the opportunity to do it for quote unquote free. I mean, you have to do some kind of probably Everest content. You have to be valiant, but that's the two qualifications you need, you know?
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, fair enough.
Like, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it myself. But, I mean, and you got to remember too, she is, being that she's a new champion, even though it's a new idol champion they're doing, she is subject to the rebalancing. So, you know, if they decide, oh my god, she's too overpowered for Serpent, they could decide to, I hope they don't do that, but you know what I mean. It's just one of those things you got to remember.
She is going to basics eventually, by the way.
But I don't think it's going to be until after all
yeah,
of them
it's going to
are
be
released.
like a while. It's going to be like half a year or something like that.
Yeah, it's going to be a very, very long time. So I think we're talking like end of 2025, early 2026 before she'll be in there. I don't know if it's really February or March. Michael, I would put money on it because they're releasing 3 more. You got to remember that. How quickly did we awaken Guillotine?
Check this out.
Deathless Guillotine.
Check this out.
I'm checking, and he
Please
just
don't
got
delete me.
melted.
Why would I delete you? Any 6 stars worth of generic awakening gems on the top of your head? A ton of them. Let's start with Hercules, Archangel,
Nick Fury,
for sure.
Corvus.
Corvus, it depends.
I know. I definitely think it's worth it if you don't have a 7-star.
Yeah, I mean, then again, it obviously depends which champions you would want to use right now. In theory, just about any 6 stars is worth it if it would help you right now. Will Wolf work in this meta? He could. Worth a shot. But yeah, which other 6 stars I would give a gem to? Zemo, potentially. Aegon, if you need him for something specific.
Oh, yeah. Aegon.
Kingpin, definitely worth a generic gem.
Oh, yeah.
So is Valkyrie.
Possibly Thing.
Possibly Thing. Definitely Valkyrie. Potentially Magneto, if again you need him for something. Or Toad.
Feels like announcement of Deathless Thanos being meta a year in advance essentially nerfed the 24 trans release this year. I don't agree with that. Because I don't think they were supposed to. It was accidentally leaked that it was Thanos. You were never supposed to know that early.
Yeah.
So it wasn't planned. Let's put it. You got to remember, it was Kabam Mike that leaked it on the forums, I believe, and it was like in March or something like that.
And that is why he got fired.
That is exactly why he got fired, just because of that. Only because of that, everybody. Hashtag T. KT real time.
Dude.
What's up, Yash? Yash wants to fight you too soon. Mike on the forums had leaked that Deathless Thanos was going to be the champ. They said it was going to be a champion once you have all the Deathless champs they're releasing to get the 5th one. And he let it slip that it was Thanos, Deathless Thanos. And it was like I said, it was like 8 months before we'd ever, like, we would have got the reveal probably this month. I guarantee you they would have had it this month for the anniversary. And that's what happened.
Whoopsie. Not good.
Can you explain what the 50% filler thing and greater banquet crystal, what it means? So it's basically saying that
filler is shit. Like TFI basics or crap like that, or like Paragon crystal. Basically crap that you don't need as an end game player.
Yeah, or I guess I would say less valuable things. You know, it's like
something that's absolutely not worth 300 units to, let's say, a Valorant player.
There you go. Yes. Yes, Dory. Did you remember that Kabam Crash said that we would never have to go through Necropolis again for a deathless piece?
Yeah,
and now
we have that.
I think you should make a video on that.
Can anybody find a clip where that was said?
Or, I mean, I could find it.
A post. If you can get me it in writing or a video clip or something like that, where that was said, I will cover that.
I 100% know it was either October or November last year's stream. I'd have to go through and find it because I know that because that was when they were announcing. No, you know what? It was in November. It was in the. It would have been the November stream because that was when Necropolis was coming out and they announced it. So it would have been either. I don't know when that stream was. I don't know if it was the end of October or the 1st of November. I could find it though. I guarantee it. Or someone here could find it faster than me because I'm not going to look for it until after this. So,
well, that's the deal that we can make. If somebody gets me that clip, oh shit, sorry, but if somebody gets me that clip, yeah,
find the clip, people. That's you guys. That's yeah. By the way, Battlegrounds store looking a little bit more spicier. You can finally get some Tier 4 Alpha in there and stuff tomorrow. I don't think Necropolis is boring. I think the problem with Necropolis is it's a very time-consuming, and to make us go back in it whenever they've nerfed revives to the ground. I mean, there is ways to find revives, don't get me wrong, and no, we're not going to tell you on stream. It's kind of shitty.
No, just say it.
No, I'm not going to say it. Fuck off.
You can just tell them.
Fuck you, KT. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it, KT. Shut the front door, KT. All I'm going to say is that if you really like spiders in the classic sense, that's probably where you'll find it.
Still not as good as
way back. No, it's definitely not as good as this. Yeah, feels like MSD make Necropolis difficulty level according to top 10% of player base. Most people are going to get pissed at him like FinTech. I don't think he's going to... I will stick up for MSD with this. He's not a sadist like FinTech can be sometimes, but I still have major respect for FinTech.
Here's also the thing about people getting pissed off at FinTech. What's the best way to put this?
People gonna bitch?
People always bitch. But
that's what I mean.
The fallout of the shit that happened in FinTech wasn't that challenges were shit, which they were, objectively. It was more so the denial and the absolute self-righteousness that followed after was like him basically going, is like, nope, challenges are perfect, fuck off, you know. You should be loving this. I did everything right and I regret nothing. It's not me who's wrong, it's like everybody else. That is
Yeah.
what like really turned the community on fintech, at least, you know, from my experience and like my own conversations and stuff like that. It's like, you know, you made that the way you did, it's like fine, but you know,
Well,
and it's like, nope, challenges are fine.
do you know that he was not the only one that did that? Karate Mike did the same thing.
Well, with
on his
Karate Mike
streams.
though, but objectively speaking, with Karate Mike was at least 5 times more right than Finn was in regards
about
of
the
that.
content, yeah.
Because his challenges,
just-
like the biggest issue with his challenge, sorry, I'm gonna finish that, is that they required us ranking up champions that we would otherwise normally never want to rank up, and you know, many of us dislike, and investing in like, you know, OG Avengers and crap like that.
Yeah.
And there was no rewards back for it. That was the biggest issue, because the rewards were so shit. Not
That's
the
what I was going
challenges.
to say. The investment into champions you'll never use anywhere else is the problem with that challenge, and the lack of rewards for doing that. You know, the
Yeah,
You
because
could
like,
argue
objectively,
with
after
Grant.
having played all of those challenges, Karate Mike's challenges were just objectively more fun. They were.
yeah, no,
They were still difficult, there were still bits of annoying things, but I enjoyed them a lot more than I enjoyed Finn.
Could you imagine if you would have, if you would have done like Cap Infinity War, Iron Man Infinity War, you know, if you had done those types of champions instead of the other ones, because again, people more likely would have had those ranked up, especially like Cap Infinity War, maybe Iron Man Infinity War, because of the fact that they were always used somewhere like defensively or even offensively, you know?
Yeah, and or an easy solution would be, is like, you know, just throw in a bunch of 6-star rank 3 to 4 Avengers rank up gems or shit like that in, you know, let's say the Lags challenge or some crap like that.
Yeah. I think Lags is the one that came out looking best right out the gate, because his challenge was
Yeah, 5-star.
not easy.
Ranking up 5-star is not a big deal, right?
Yeah, rank, and you could ascend them if
Yeah.
you had the tier 1 dust, which was nice. And honestly, I'll say the Kang fights were actually really fun. I've always thought the Kang fights were good.
Yeah, so Lags challenge, I actually think Karate Max challenge were the best if they had,
Yeah.
you know,
If you had the resources to rank them, I agree with you.
yeah, and
100%. Oh, fuck.
play Skull. Shit, sorry, didn't want to. But yeah, if they had some resource running, overall, I'd say that, you know, gameplay-wise, I enjoyed that more.
Yeah. You're gonna do Fury? You should have done Fury. Fury not gonna be good for you.
And
Not Fury for you.
yeah, now Fury actually could be worth placing in this meta, because you don't really want him to
No!
all at once.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, absolutely. Because that would just be
Mhm.
death. Unblockable would be just so much fun, wouldn't it?
No, the
I mean-
10 times 10 is just login, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a
Of
calendar.
course I fucking messed it up.
Yeah, the 10 by 10 chance will just literally be log into the game, you're golden.
I'm getting this again, dude. Okay, this sucks. At least I can take this away from you. Yeah, Red Skull offensive in this meta. I think he could still be decent though after I do this.
Yeah, and in regards to Devanch saying that, oh no, I'm sorry, not Devanch, sorry, King saying the rank up's not having to be full, you could do it with rank 4 Ascended. It's still, at that point in time, Ascension Dust was not exactly flowing like wine, and even rank 4 requires materials that could be better used as either really top meta 6-star.
Yeah, first of all, I'm
champions
allergic
or
to
7.
ascending 6 stars that are not maxed out. I think it's a waste of ascension, regardless of who you ascend. Like, if you're gonna send somebody, just like fucking finish the job. But you can do it with lower ranked champions, but then it becomes significantly less fun again. Like, you could in theory do it with, like, boosted rank 3s, ascended, and stuff like that.
I only will say that I'm okay with telling someone to ascend like a rank 4 or 6 star if the plan is to rank 5 them either in the near future or when you get a gem. Because like I do it for champions that I know once I get a gem, I'm just going to take them up because, I mean, I don't want to waste actual resources when I could use that for 7 stars. But like if I get, you know, like Act 9 was given and Act 8 was giving like rank 4 to 5 gems. Yeah, I had to send a 4-star, like I ascended the 4-star Tigra before I ranked 5 to her, and I'm sure there was someone else I did too. But basically, because I knew that I was going to be taking them up soon, so why not go ahead and do it? So the only thing I have to do is one last thing instead of waiting. And I think
mean,
it would
in
have
that
been
case, yeah, of course. If you are certain that you will be ascending them, then sure, why not?
Yeah. But I agree, you shouldn't just do it for the sake of doing it if you're not going to fully invest in those champions because they could be better utilized. I don't think we will get rank 5 gem now, but can't trust on Banquet, so we may. I mean, it depends on what your level is, but Valiant players are probably less likely to get it.
And of course, I just get intercepted here. Completely screwed up an entire fight. I'll throw it now then. I hope he screws up a little bit at least. I think we'll get rank 5 gem now, but can... Which rank 5 gem you mean? Better fall? What kind of fall off are you talking about? Beta Bill never had a glow up. Only thing Beta Bill had was, you know, initial hype. But yeah, the best thing about the CCV challenges is the exclusive 7 stars, yeah. You can kind of select. That is, you know, the one thing that will not really age. Holy shit. Oh, he wants a rematch. Have it out him. So, yeah. He never lived up to the hype at all. Maybe he's gonna have a glow up story like Morbius, because as we all know, Morbius is one of the best champions in the game right now. So you never know. Scorpion's kind of sneaky pick by that. Hmm?
Have you heard me?
I can hear you now.
I've been talking for like 5 minutes. I was even reading chat and everything, and I guess no one could hear me.
I heard most of the stuff that you're in.
Did you hear me say about Beta Ray Bill?
No.
Okay, that's what. Yeah, that's why all of a sudden it just stopped working. I was saying the Beta Ray Bill fall off. I think it was initial hype, and I was waiting. Everyone wanted to rank 3 him right away, and I wanted to wait and see what it was going to be like longevity in the game. And I think he's kind of like Morbius. He's not bad, but he's not like game breaking.
My Beta Ray Bill is still rank 1, and I got so much shit for that one video that I made.
Oh, talking about him?
Yeah.
I mean, the hype was there. That was the problem. He was like, he was a very, like, most often asked for champion, but he's not like as good.
And
like,
yeah,
if you
and
compare
obviously
him,
his deep dives and everything else in CCP's overhyped him so much, and that's why, like, the reason why I realized problem with Beta Ray Bill, I was just like really going through the things. What do I need him for? When I would use him? At that point, we saw like the next 3 BG metas as well, and I was like, in BG, I'm not gonna be able to use this guy for, wait for it, at least 3 fucking months, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so I'm never gonna use him in BGs, and he didn't seem particularly compatible with AW, and I was like, oh, look at that. He can do this Necropolis fight. It's like, yeah, okay, cool, but first of all, you know, he's nowhere close to being the best or top option for Necropolis. Second of all, I already did Necropolis. Defensively, shit. something is like, I'm not gonna need him for BGs, I'm not gonna need him for Alliance War, I'm not gonna need him for anything in the game. Why would I rank him up? Like,
yeah, and that's kind of like, I mean, it's hard. Think about how hyped he was versus Serpent. No, I mean, and I'm not saying about after you saw what Serpent did. I mean, they told you Serpent was coming. No one was like, oh my God, that's going to be so insane. They're like, okay, that could be kind of cool. And then look at it. Like, Beta Ray Bill was so hyped, but didn't reach that level of, like, in the meta. Serpent wasn't as hyped, but reached that meta. So it's like, that's one of those things I look at. You know, it's just not. Yeah. It's kind of same thing with Morbius. Morbius was not anything amazing. He's okay for what he does, but he was one of those champions people wanted too. Spider-Punk was really one of the big requested champions, but when he came out, he was okay. They had to buff him though. You see, it's stuff like that. It's just they never.
All right, I should just block this because I can.
You should have also thrown that special into his block. It would have been fine. It's hindsight. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know they gave rank 5 gem for and dust for 1,500 units in Cyber, but most Valiants aren't going to pick that. They're going to pick the.
Oh yeah. Serpent's gonna be.
I mean, I didn't.
Since there's gonna be crazy good Serpent content.
Yeah. Sinister is becoming a counter for so many different his buff was really good. I gotta say, he's one of the better buffs.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely this year, but I mean, over the last couple of years, I'd put him up there.
Oh, yeah.
Top 3
He's
easily.
like top 2 mutant champion in the game right now for sure.
Absolutely. And the fact that they gave you the opportunity to get the 7-star for quote unquote free, it's pretty good. I mean, you got the 6-star back in June for free if you didn't have him, and then you got the 7-star now. That's pretty good. They wanted people to understand how good he became after he was such a dud before. It's kind of disgusting how is Undupe Sinister worth rank 3? Absolutely. His dupe just helps him in Battlegrounds. It could help a little bit because of the genetic that you get right off the start, but he's still really good without it. It obviously for like questing and such, the awaken ability is even better because he gets stronger as the quest goes on, but the honest reality is he's insane without it still. No. Do not rank your 6-star over your 7-star if you have the 7-star. 100%. Do not do that. And no, he doesn't deserve the dupe for rank 3. Let's put it this way. If you have a rank 3 unduped or a Sig 200 ascended, I will tell you the rank 3 will win on time just because the extra that you're getting is not going to be from the damage you're getting as the rank 3. Yeah, the truth is you don't want to invest in 6-stars unless you absolutely have to, or they're not available as a 7-star. Or it's somebody you just need to counter something specific for your account, not for, like, not. In other words, it's account specific, not necessarily.
Basically, yeah. Like Sinister, yeah. 6-star, rank 6 Sinister is better than 7-star rank 2.
Yeah, 7-star rank 2, but if you're gonna go to rank 3 is gonna be better all the time. I don't think Kabam wanted everyone to know how good he is. I think it's more Bullseye was such a huge defender they needed to get everyone a way to fight him. I don't know. Hey, Mando, can I rank 5 OG Thor? I mean, you can. Are you asking permission or something, Minkle? I don't know. Understand that. He's not available as a 7-star. I just want to rank up OG Switch and Angela's both need max Sig. I could tell you, though, if you get that 7-star Angela Awaken, you're already 2/3 of the way there, buddy. And I'll tell you.
That, Angela.
Yeah, KT's a little jealous, but I'll tell you, that Sig 200 Angela at 7-star rank 3, pretty fucking spicy. Red Skull becomes a joke. I think she only needs, like, Sig, like, 180 or something like that, but it's just, yeah. Oh, well, I mean, you know, But I was like, if you're gonna go that far, you may as well get some, you know, maybe a prestige bump. So here's what I'll say, everybody. If you're enjoying the stream, please hit the like button. And if you're new here, please subscribe. Not only does KT
use that beta ability attack, mate. Use that beta ability. Like, that's part of the very big problem. I wasn't specifically trying to shut out your beta ability. He just doesn't have many good matchups, does he now? You know exactly what I mean, and you know that I'm exactly right.
Josh Richardson said, KT, hope you're doing well. Should I rank 3 my Chavez or Werewolf if they're both on Awaken?
Chavez, hands down, not even close.
100% Chavez. If APOC had some forward charges for BG mechanic, he'd be much more used. Well, yeah, but he doesn't, and that's the problem. He's too slow for, and he's not available as a 7-star, first off. But even if he was, he'd be too slow for Battlegrounds. He may be okay on defense, but not offense.
Check this out. If only I hadn't lost the health there.
Yeah, it would have been a perfect match.
The Guardian's level 2 is
be
nice. But yeah, Josh.
My 7-star Guardian is my 7-star Guardian is Sig 40. Can I use 7 or 60 generic stones on it? I mean, you can, future. I don't see any reason. The more he gets his Sigs up, the better he is. Especially if you're going to rank him to rank 3, or he is rank 3.
Yeah, that is a rank 3 beta ray mid.
Yeah, beta ray mid is kind of beta ray mid.
Okay, that'll be it for today's stream. I think I have gotten a bit of a hang of it. I do think that obviously we still need to test out Longshot and a handful of other channels. I think Longshot's crazy good. Hunter's Market sale?
Oh, it's saying it's the last day, so they're reminding everybody again.
Yeah, so I'm so pissed, to be honest. But whatever.
I'm sorry.
Whatever. Oh, look at that. I got myself 400 Titan shards. Almost up there with you guys. Alright.
Do it!
See you later, guys. Bye-bye. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So, we have all the information about the next one. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the